passing through the land, seeking new homes in a place far beyond the setting sun. Later, many more would come seeking gold and power over the land. Then came conflict and war. When it was over, America would no longer be a place far to the east. America would be here. Upon this land is a place which witnessed and made possible much of the course of Western history. Its name, Fort Laramie. For thousands of years, American Indian peoples lived in this land where the rivers meet. They hunted, prayed, traveled, and traded with other tribes. In the early 19th century came the first of the people from the east. These were trappers and fur traders. They came not to take the land, but to seek their wealth from the hides of beaver and later the buffalo. They left names on the land and its rivers. French Canadians named a wide, flat river Platte, while a smaller river was named for a fallen comrade, Jacques Laramie. In 1834, a fort was built at the confluence of the Platte and Laramie rivers. Named Fort William after its founder, William Sublette, the fort secured routes to the mountain beaver trapping operations and annual fur trade rendezvous in the mountains. The fort also served as a trading post and meeting center with the Indian peoples of the plains. Many tribes, near and far, came to trade buffalo robes for the highly prized manufactured goods of the traders. 2 years later, the fort was acquired by the powerful American Fur Company, and in 1841, the aging log fort was replaced by a larger adobe structure built on a bluff above the Laramie River. New Mexicans skilled in the art of adobe construction built the new fort, its storerooms, lodgings, and shops. Officially, it was named Fort John in honor of John Sarpy, a partner in the American Fur Company. However, this new fort, as well as Fort William before it, was better known by another name, Fort Laramie. In the decade of the 1840s, the quiet role of Fort Laramie radically changed as immigrant travel to the Oregon country and the Great Salt Lake Basin began, following the paths blazed by the fur traders. The fort on the Laramie began to supply the immigrants, making it possible for them to move on. The Indian people continued to visit and trade. They could only watch as their lives changed as well. As the trickle of immigrants became a flood, the government became anxious about the well-being and safety of the immigrants. To address the concern, the United States government determined to establish a set of military posts along the overland route.
That's what you had on it, I'm sure.
I mean, I missed it. I wonder when they blow that.
Was in Oklahoma and Cracker Barrel.
In Cracker Barrel?
Yes, they used to sell them back in the day.
Well, if anyone needs any help, we're here to answer any questions. We also have maps and guides and timelines on the wall. So, this one has not been released, we should probably get it. This one looks good.
Yeah, actually, I got this for the library.
Oh,
So, yeah, I have it in my
Thank you.